Come unwrap some holiday magic this season in Denver, where the lights are brighter and the shopping is grander. The shows are more spectacular, the trees taller, the festivities merrier. So come for your holiday traditions or make some new ones with your friends and family in the Mile High City, where the season feels a whole lot more wonderful. Discover great hotels and more things to do at milehighholidays.com.
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer Podcast, the Monday night edition with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I am Rapid Dave.
And I am Alan.
Hello, Alan.
And Lizzie is first.
Yes.
And she's already redeemed cheers, take a drink. So no BS. We got to jump right into it.
Yeah.
We are drinking Cervezas 1906. And it's got a bunch of words on here in Espanol. Reserva Especial.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Helles Bock. Hells. Our family heritage condensed into one extraordinary beer, a unique combination of toasted malts, aromatic hops, and a long aging period to create a distinct flavor and aroma. 6.5% alcohol by volume.
Now, it has a couple different locations on it. It has Puerto Rico, Patel Ambiente, No La Tire. But anyways, I think this is Spain. This is Spanish beer. It says founded in Coruna, Spain. So yeah, I like Helles Bock though, man. I'm looking forward to it. I like beer.
I like beer. Using my little bottle opener that you picked me up there, buddy. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Oh boy.
It's a great bottle opener.
Did you look at that?
Nice Strikeout beer pint glass.
Fits great in the hand.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you,
Mazel,
pal.
mazel, good things.
All right. Yeah, I just saw the.
Oh, that's good.
That's tasty. Tasty. See, Bocks, they throw me back in fall time. We've been having a lot of Bocks and fall beers and stouts and whatnot. Man, we got to spring forward, baby. I'm on daylight savings time. I'm on like no sleep, getting up an hour early. I'm all pissed off and wired out. I don't know what's going on. I hate daylight savings time. Just leave it like this forever, right? Don't go back and forth. Quit playing with my emotions.
Right. Like Arizona does it right. They don't have daylight savings time.
See, I'd like to keep it like this,
one county in like Ohio.
I would like to keep it like this just because I do like the summers where it's 9 o'clock at night and the sun's still out, right? So yeah, I'm down with that. But anyway. But yeah, this is a Spain box, 6.5% alcohol by volume. Pours a dark amber with a clean aromas. Toasted malts. So you definitely get the toasted malts. Not real hoppy, but some hops in there. It's not bad. Flavor is slightly bitter with a finish that's long and pleasant with a creamy texture. Very creamy. It's not bad. The clarity's like, Jesus.
Damn,
I mean, super
damn
clear.
Good Miller, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good.
Oh, my God.
So NFL, things are happening.
I mean, that's all we have to talk about tonight. What the hell was that?
Just my computer's making noises.
Oh.
Are you ready for premium? Unlock your creativity and productivity with Microsoft 365.
Oh, Jesus.
No, thanks.
So
I'm good.
You can actually find a lot of this news if you want details about any notable player, things like that. Like our phones have been going off the last, several days. You can go to NFL.com/news/2023 NFL free agency tracker, and it'll actually break it down by division. So we have all that information. We're just kind of looking at it, and we're really looking at it more but from a fantasy football standpoint. What's going to impact, our fantasy teams, things like that. But also, we look at defensive players as well, just because we play DSTs.
Yeah. And they play the game of football as well, too. So
yeah,
that definitely makes a difference.
We care more about defensive players when it's our own teams, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, once you start talking about like your better teams and things, right?
Uh-huh.
You definitely talk about those players when you're discussing games. Like, for example, Jalen Ramsey, a guy who got moved over to Miami.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's now on the Dolphins. You would talk about him when you're talking fantasy football because you're like, okay, my receivers going up against Ramsey this week. So do I consider maybe not playing him this week and playing a different guy or what?
Does he still have it? Does he still got it?
He still got it.
I think he just gets in people's head. I think, what was it, him and DK Metcalf last year and like close to like playoff? Was it playoff implications were on the line and they were just scrapping every play?
Yeah. This is a good time.
It's a good time.
It's good times. It shows they care. Okay, because most people don't think that today's NFL player cares.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and do this. What we'll do is, since I have the list here, we'll go T to B. We're gonna go. We'll go in alphabetical order here. We got AFC, and then we'll go to the NFC. But we'll East, North, South, and West. So we're gonna start with the Bills. Let me know if anything. You know what? Let me move this over so that I'm not looking away from the camera here. All right. Let's see what we got here. My voice. I'm still sick, so bear with me. Okay.
Yeah. Bless.
So you got a guard, let's see, a linebacker, Tyler Matakovich, linebacker, Matt Milano, and a punter, Sam Martin. That's all the Bills got going on. Anything wiggle down there?
No. I mean, is the one dude related to Alyssa Milano?
That's something we need to ask him, because then we're kind of interested.
Then I'm interested then.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put the Suns game on. All right. Miami Dolphins, though, they've made a move, and they made a move today. You're very excited about this. QB Mike White agreed to a 2-year deal.
I was just you hit me with the news of who was it you hit me with?
We'll get with it. We'll get to it.
You hit me with this one player, and I was like, "Oh yeah, what about this?"
Good job. I got to come over the top,
which leads you to believe that this Aaron Rodgers thing is going to go through. Like, everything you hear is the Aaron Rodgers deal to the Jets is a done deal.
Yeah.
I think if that's not, I mean, does it have anything to do with Mike White? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe the Jets make a bigger push, but he's sitting there going, well, they're going after Aaron Rodgers. So
yeah. And
I'm out.
And Mike White could very much start this year for the Dolphins. Tua is the league and the team failed him, right? And he got rocked. They didn't take him out, didn't take care of their quarterback. And when he got hit again, I mean, trust me, when these things start piling up, you're just not the same. You're just not right. So he could very well start this year. Linebacker David Long signed a 2-year deal, and then obviously, like you said, Jalen Ramsey acquired in a trade with Los Angeles Rams in exchange for a 2023 third-round pick, number 77 overall, and tight end Hunter Long.
Yeah, like a third-string tight end. Mm-hmm. So I definitely thought, like, all the rumors out there was it was going to take more than that to get Jalen.
What's up, Cletus?
Why is this happening? Why not? We do this a lot on Mondays, Cletus.
Does he not like the show anymore? I thought the cat loved the show. It's Michael Henson that hates the show.
He's still all beat up about the whole Lamar thing.
Don't worry, we're getting.
I'm getting tagged like every 20 minutes in a new post about Lamar. See. Like,
I'm glad he doesn't tag me. Plus, I don't check out my Facebook or whatever. And that's all. The cat is not on Twitter. He's on Facebook. He must be like a 45-year-old cat or something. Anyways, the New England Patriots, they signed a guard, a linebacker, McMillan, and a cornerback, Jonathan Jones.
All the time. Yeah, none of that does anything for me.
Everybody's like, talking about the signings in the AFC East, and like, there's the Patriots just sitting there. There's nothing going on. They're not doing anything. So we'll see what happens. Up next in that division, you got the New York Jets. Quincy Williams, linebacker, signed a 3-year deal, re-signing 3-year deal. Safety Chuck Clark and kicker Greg Zuerlein. They're bringing him back for a 1-year deal.
I'm interested in the Chuck Clark deal just because the name Chuck. Like, I feel like that's a name that's dying. And anytime you have a name by Chuck, I don't know. It makes me smile. The name Chuck makes me smile.
Yeah. and let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers is going to have to land somewhere, and it's all signs pointing towards the Jets, so they're probably going to have – they just cleared out their starting quarterback that they had all this year, so we'll see where it goes. AFC North, nothing going on, right? The Ravens, Lamar Jackson, we talked last week, he received the non-exclusive franchise tag. And then the Bengals have they re-signed Jermaine Pratt. He's a linebacker. Browns
lost like a safety today or something like that.
Yeah, Bates. I think it's Bates. He went somewhere else. We'll talk about that. Browns aren't doing anything either. They picked up Edge though. I can't ever say Obo's name. I can't say Obo's last name. He signed.
I thought you were like talking about like Edge from like U2. Like they signed the Edge.
They signed the Edge to a 3-year.
That would do something for me.
3-year, $19 million deal. Steelers aren't doing anything. I mean, they signed Patrick Peterson to a 2-year, $14 million deal, and that's it for the AFC North, man. I mean, nothing going on. I guess everybody's sitting around waiting on Lamar news. Now, the AFC South. Should I send you this link so you can look at it? Because let me tell you something. Like the AFC South, the Houston Texans have done so much crap, but I don't know how to. You're probably going to get a wiggle or two down there. All right,
I don't think so.
They got Case.
It's the Houston Texans.
They got
but
Case Keenum signing a 2-year, $6.5 million contract. So he's going to be the backup, right?
Is this going to be the game that we're going to play? Like, is this guy still in the league? Really?
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea this guy was still in the league. He was a big deal like 7 years ago with the miracle where he did the Angels in the outfield thing or something like that. I don't know, man.
God. Robert Woods signing a 2-year deal, $15.25 million deal.
Yeah.
That includes $10. I mean, to be honest with you, Robert Woods has lost some steam. He's been hurt like several seasons, and then when he got traded away from the Rams, it just didn't help
Tennessee, and like he was when he got cut by the Titans, he was so excited. He was like, I think he posted like free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Something along those lines. Like apparently things aren't good in Tennessee.
Thank God.
So unless your name's Derrick Henry.
Yeah. They signing a 2-year deal with tight end Andrew Beck. They got a center, an edge rusher, a defensive lineman, another safety, 2 safeties actually. So that's really about it. I mean, they're signing people left and right. The Colts picked up an edge rusher, Tyquan Lewis, re-signed to a 1-year deal. Only $2 million though, but it's got up to $3 million implication, 3.35. Jacksonville Jaguars. C.J. Beathard is still in the league. Re-signed for a 2-year deal.
Holy crap!
Uh-huh.
That guy's still in the league.
Still, but here's something that's quite interesting. To be honest with you, is so Evan Ingram received the non-exclusive franchise tag, and let's just be honest, he blew it up the second half of that season. I mean, he was on fire. I don't know where it's going to go from there, and if they can keep up that type of production because it was bonkers. And you got him off the waiver wire last year. You know what I mean? He was waiver wire. Yep. Defensive line, Roy Robertson Harrison signed a 3-year deal with Jacksonville as well. All right. Tennessee Titans didn't do anything. Offensive tackle and I don't even know what LS stands for. What the hell does LS stand for in football?
Left safety.
There's not a left safety.
Why not?
There's not.
It's the safety that plays to the left side of the field.
What position? Hold on. I got to figure this out. I've never seen LS.
It's long snapper.
Oh, dog. I couldn't think of it. I go, what the hell is LS? Yeah, 1-year extension team. All right, there you go.
Oh, look at that. Jay's in the house. Long snapper.
Yeah. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that.
I knew it was long snapper, but I wanted to throw left safety out there to see if you were paying attention.
Oh, that's fine. I'm listening to what you're saying. All right, AFC West, Denver Broncos. Jared Stidham's still in the league. Did you know that? Signing 2-year, $10 million contract.
Sure. I mean, yeah, because he just finished the year with the Raiders. So, yeah, I knew he was in the league.
Yeah.
They sent Derek Carr home for Jared Stidham.
They also signed the tight end, Chris Manhertz, guard, a tackle, defensive line, Zach Allen, linebacker, Alex Singleton. So just kind of re-signing, re-signing and signing new guys and whatnot. Chiefs didn't do anything other than signed Jawan Taylor, offensive tackle, 4-year, $80 million deal. $60 million of that guaranteed, bro.
Okay.
Not bad,
All
huh?
Right. That's cool.
All right, you got your wiggle ready?
We'll see.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, yeah, there's no wiggle here. Go on.
QB Jimmy Garoppolo signed a 3-year, $72.75 million deal. 24.25 of that is guaranteed in year 1. What do you think about that? It does anything for you?
Yeah.
Did you see him going to the Raiders?
Right. He's got a history with Josh McDaniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to completely reboot and start all over again. So, yeah, he's going to go with someone he's familiar with, someone he's had some success with in the past. It's we'll see.
They're fighting rebooting. They're fighting it so bad right now, right? Like,
well, I mean, you franchise tag Josh Jacobs, so you got a good run game there, right?
I was going to say that.
Some good receivers.
The non-exclusive franchise tag.
You've got a good tight end over there in Darren Waller. Devontae Adams had a interesting tweet after the signing. It was like, if you haven't talked to me in the last 3 weeks, don't hit me up and ask me what I think about this.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah. So, I don't know, man.
Jesus.
I don't know if he's happy or not. It doesn't sound like it. Like, you would feel like if he was happy, there would have been like some sort of like a tweet like, hey, Jimmy G, welcome to the team. Let's do work. Let's get some. Let's go eat. Something. But not just, hey, if you haven't talked to me in a few weeks, don't hit me up about this.
Damn.
Like,
all right. Running back Amir.
In today's economy, cash flow is tight, and families are held captive to high interest rate credit card debt. Churchill Mortgage can restructure your current mortgage and significantly reduce these problems. Get a free analysis and learn how to eliminate credit card interest rates, lower bills, and start taking control of your budget. Get started at churchillmortgage.com. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591. NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Equal housing lender. 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee 37027.
Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is bringing you more power, capability, and savings with the full lineup of new Ram trucks during the Black Friday sales event going on all month long. Lease a 2024 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn for $429 per month. Visit our 2 convenient metro locations in Blair or Bellevue or online anytime. Lease for 42 months, 10,000 miles per year with approved credit. Tax, title, license extra. $2,500 down plus first payment and $299 doc fee to its signing. Example stock number BC230242. Offer expires 11/30/2023. See dealer for details.
Abdullah re-signed a 1-year deal, and then of course Josh Jacobs with the non-exclusive franchise tag.
Yeah.
Anything for Amir? Amir's not a bad back. He's solid.
He's not a back anymore. He's a return specialist.
Uh-oh.
You know, he's a kick returner, punt returner. You'll throw him in every once in a while on like a third down or something like that. But no, he's just a dude.
Marcus Epps, safety, signed a 2-year deal. That's going to do it.
Is he related to Mario Epps?
Maybe. I'd have to ask him.
Okay.
Maybe I'll ask him.
If so, there's a wiggle.
Oh, okay.
Because that's Doug. That's Black Doug.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Go easy on that.
Yeah, go easy on that. And the moment you've been waiting for, the Los Angeles Chargers signed Easton Stick, re-signed this QB to a 1-year deal, $1.8 million.
I'm sorry. Easton Stick is a quarterback?
He's I think he's a third stringer there, right? And then,
he's a guy who throws the football?
Yeah. Then you got linebacker Eric Kendricks signing with the Chargers. No dollar amount. He's just going to sign with them. And so, yeah, no, it's just backups. And, Eric will start, I'm sure.
Well, let's go ahead and throw this out there because we're talking about the Chargers. Eckler's asked for he's like, I want out. Let me give me permission to talk to teams about a trade. I'm out of this bitch.
Can you believe that? Like, that team and him together, his stats are through the roof, right? And they're like, where would be a good landing spot and whatever? I'm like, he'd be amazing on the Bengals. He'd be amazing on amazing
on any team you put him on, right?
Any team.
He's a good addition to any team that you put him on. Instantly improves your run game, you know? Even if you have a really good back, right? Like, let's just say you put him on Tennessee, right? With Derrick Henry. He's still going to make you better because now you got a 2-headed horse. You don't have to run Derrick Henry as much. You got a great third down back, change of pace back. But, yeah, he's like, I just want out. He's like, I'm done.
I wonder how much money he's going to get. Like, what kind of deal he's going to get.
He's got to get it now.
Last chance, man.
He's coming up on that age where the point of no return, they like to say.
Yeah.
Real quick, so first beer down, 1 beer in. This is a pretty damn delicious little Helles Bock. Helles, whatever you want to call it. It's good and good for you. 1 beer in. And I only see it getting better from here. 6.5% alcohol by volume. Pretty damn tasty.
Was it 6? Man, I thought it was for some reason. Oh, yeah, you know 6. What? I'm thinking of the beers that I got today. They were all like under 5. We're going to have to drink like 30 of them just to get a buzz.
Sounds great.
Yeah. A lot of beer drinking. On to the NFC East. You ready?
I'm ready.
The Cowboys received Tony Pollard got the non-exclusive franchise tag.
Oh, they did non-exclusive on him?
Non-exclusive.
I thought they did the okay. I didn't know it was non-exclusive.
Yep, non-exclusive, my man. I mean, they're gonna have to sign him. You know, they're gonna have to get rid of Zeke and sign Tony.
They're working on re-signing him. That's they've been in discussions. They've been in talks, but they're also in discussions and talks with Zeke restructuring his contract. And that's what he's going to have to do if he wants to stay there. If not, I think that I say I think they're going to cut him, but then again, at the same time, Jerry loves Zeke.
Yeah, for some
absolutely reason. Loves Zeke. Thinks he's Emmett in his prime. You know,
I think I think he's just he doesn't want to admit that he kind of made a mistake and overpaid for him, so then he's just kind of keeping him around type thing. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the vibe I get from him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. All right, then we got on to the Giants. Quite a bit of action here. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
We'll go one by one. QB Daniel Jones agrees to a 4-year, $160 million deal with an additional $35 million in incentives.
Okay.
Doing anything for you? I mean, they had to, right?
I will say I have been a Daniel Jones believer. I have been. I enjoyed him his rookie year. Things got a little bit rough after that. Saquon gets hurt. Then, the first year back, he kind of wasn't quite the same. Saquon looked good this year. New coaching staff. Daniel Jones looked really good this year. So if you got Saquon there and he's healthy, yeah, get the guy some receivers though. He's got no one to throw the ball to. Mm-hmm. He had a bunch of receivers; they all got hurt. Mm-hmm. But how much are you helping me if you're hurt, right? Yep. So you got to sign. I need to see them sign a guy or two,
right?
As far as receivers are concerned.
And since you said Saquon, we got running back Saquon Barkley receiving the non-exclusive franchise tag.
B from the O. What is going on, brother?
What's up, B? How you doing, bud? Old school guy. Go check out Old School Wizard stream. And B from O is in their Squads League that we're currently a sponsor of.
What?
Say what? So Saquon got the non-exclusive franchise tag. Are you surprised? Shocked?
The discussion was they had to sign one and tag the other. Was kind of the discussion that was out there. Brad coming with the hashtag for Lizzie. Thanks so much, brother.
What's up, Brad?
But it was sign one, franchise tag the other one. So once they signed Daniel Jones, you knew they were going to franchise tag Saquon.
Yeah, and they'll try to get that deal all done. You're not letting Saquon walk away. You know what I mean? Him and Daniel Jones are the backbones of this offense.
You get Brian Dable in there, his first year there. He gets them to the playoffs. You want to run it back, right? You want to have the opportunity to run it back. And I think it's one of those situations where it was probably cheaper to sign Daniel Jones than it was Saquon.
Oh, yeah.
So you got the cheaper of the two deals out of the way. Although you don't really see running backs making that kind of money, but you don't want to pour the years into the running backs, especially one that was just injured not that long ago.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, I get it.
Speaking of receivers, Sterling Shepard agreed to a 1-year, $1.3 million deal. I think that's a hell of a deal for the Giants to get him for 1 year, $1 million.
But he hasn't been healthy like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's why you get him on the cheap, because he can't stay healthy.
Right.
No one else is probably going to pay him. I mean, that's probably right there around the league minimum. So
yeah,
why not stay where you're already at, right?
Yeah, they agreed to terms with Roaches, defensive lineman. They also re-signed and agreed to terms with 2 linebackers, Davis and Okereke. Bobby. I'm just going to call him Bobby. And punter, Jamie Gillian.
God damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. On to those hated Philadelphia Eagles. So damn.
I've seen a lot of their players be signed from other teams today. A lot of defensive players going to other teams.
Yeah. The only ones they agreed to terms with was center Jason Kelsey and edge rusher Brandon Graham. So nothing really else going on.
Now, Brandon Graham's a good signing. Bringing Kelsey back for another year, yeah. I mean, he's the anchor of that offensive line. He was talking about retiring. He wasn't sure if he's going to come back again. Talk to the wife and the kids and decide, I'll come back for another year. Yeah. So this might be a last little hurrah for him. thinking, hey, we got so close, let's come back and run it back.
Yeah,
right?
And it helps having him he's a leader. He's a captain, I think, on that a captain of that offense as well. Washington Commanders.
Old School's in the house. What's going on, Old School?
What's up, Old School? How you doing, buddy? We were having some fun in Old School's Discord earlier. I'll have to talk about it to you offline because I can't say the words that were being said. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, that's offensive. So Commanders, they brought on a couple offensive linemen, a couple defensive linemen, linebackers, Cody Barton, David Mayo, cornerbacks, Danny Johnson, and Cameron Dantzler. That's really it. Nothing really going on over there in Washington.
And they haven't done anything quarterback-wise yet, right?
Not yet. Yeah, your house is loud, bro. It's spring break, bro. Yeah, it's spring break, bro. So nothing really going on in there, and they're still they have to figure out what they're going to do for.
They did sign Eric Bieniemy, right? You bring over Eric Bieniemy from the Chiefs. They've got to make a move, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to have to be a quarterback that they end up signing. Maybe they're looking at the draft. I don't know where they're drafting at pick wise.
Yeah.
I'd have to take a look, but they've got to do something. Because you don't have the answer there.
Yeah.
Cody Pender coming in saying thoughts on Rodgers to the Jets if it happens.
Jets, Jets. Washington's got the number 16 pick this year in the first round.
16?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, but also this isn't a big quarterback draft either, right?
I got like 3 or 4.
So, yeah. My thoughts on Rodgers. Have fun. Brett Favre 2.0. He's doing the same thing Brett Favre did. You've got a lot of talent over there, but you've also got Aaron Rodgers, who's just he's more concerned about his stats and his accolades than he is the team.
Yeah, and he'd rather go out into the desert and have some tea and black out for 3 or 4 days and then go to practice. So,
but Cole's all excited, right? Big Jets fan. He's super excited. He sent me the text saying, because the word is it's done. They had everything in place, and it was just a matter of Aaron Rodgers figuring out if he wants to play for the Jets or not, or continue playing. Dude, just at this point in time, I'm just like, just retire. Like he looked awful last year.
It was a terrible year.
Just looked awful. But the thing was, he looked awful, and he still thought he was at that high level, right? He had I'll catch flack about this, but he had so many like disparaging comments about Detroit and things like that. Like after we whooped his ass twice last year, he's like, "Oh man, you can't lose to that team, bro. We just put you on your ass for 4 quarters straight."
Well, it's true. You don't want to lose to that team. Nobody wants to lose to the Lions.
We got a rookie who picked you off 3 times in one game.
On those throwaway balls?
No, on the ones where he's getting hit.
Oh.
But then he also had some that were just bad passes.
Okay.
He had no pressure on him. He just threw a bad pass. Dude, you're not who you used to be. You're more concerned about doing whatever the it is you do that's not football related. Have fun, right? You're going to go in there with all these young kids and things like that, and just have fun. You got Nathaniel Hackett, your offensive coordinator. Enjoy.
Oh, God. Yeah, but he didn't have anyone either. I guess, but he had Alan Lazard, and what was that rookie? I can't think of his rookie. Yeah, he made terrible decisions.
Christian Watson, which started doing great towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
But and here's the other thing. Like, they're playing bad. He's throwing bad passes and things like that. And he's like, well, with these receivers I got, it's just he's throwing his teammates under the bus. Like, bro.
After every game, he's sitting there with a bag of shrooms, just like, yo, how many do you think I could fit in my mouth? How do you think I can eat? Like, you know what I mean? I'll see you guys next Sunday. He's a stud. Yeah. He was a stud. He's not a stud anymore.
He's talking about Christian Watson.
Oh yeah, Christian Watson is. Yeah, I like him. Yeah. He's going to be doing good things here. Alan's fired up.
I am fired up because here's the thing.
Any chance he has to talk about that
great anymore.
You finally got the upper hand, and you get to take advantage of like an old dude that doesn't care about his job, and you're like, yeah, that's right. We beat him in his prime.
Like, we did beat him in his prime too. Okay, now he beat us more then, but still, besides the fact he didn't go undefeated against us.
Yeah,
but we whooped his ass this year, and he had nothing but excuses. Oh, my receiver, dude, you're just not that guy anymore. Okay, you're not that guy.
Yeah,
I get it. You were MVP of the league a bunch of times,
back to back.
You won a Super Bowl in like your third year in the league, and you've been living off it ever since. You know who you are? You're like one of these guys who goes around to the Comic Cons now, who was in something. You were in this one movie in the 80s, and now you make a living charging people $50 a pop for a picture, $80 for an autograph, because you were Cameron in freaking Ferris Bueller's Day Off. How about that?
God, don't throw Cameron on the bus. I would say that Roger's a little bit more famous than that. He's the Cowboys.
I would say no. I guarantee you more people know who Cameron is than they do Aaron Rodgers.
Who's your team, Cody? Oh my God! All right, we're moving on. This is not
the Cowboys of quarterbacks. Yes.
Yeah. God. Your beloved Bears didn't really do anything. They got DJ Moore in a trade, offensive guard, a couple linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards. That's about it.
They've made some good defensive signings and things like that. But
I'd like to see DJ Moore out there. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, it's I've seen the meme out there. I might have thrown it in the Discord. I might not have. I can't remember if I did or not. But it was like, Cody's a Packers fan. I'm sorry, man.
All right.
If you weren't with us when we were 3-14, don't be with us when we're 6-13 or 6-11.
I think they added like 2 wins, so it was like 5. It was like 5 wins or some shit like that.
Just you're still the freaking Bears. And Justin Fields ain't that great.
Oh God.
So,
all right, on to the Detroit Lions. They re-signed Craig.
Woodhouse Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is bringing you more power, capability, and savings with the full lineup of new Ram trucks during the Black Friday sales event going on all month long. Lease a 2024 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn for $429 per month. Visit our 2 convenient Metro locations in Blair or Bellevue or online anytime. Lease for 42 months, 10,000 miles per year with approved credit. Tax, title, license extra. $2,500 down plus first payment and $299 doc fee to its signing. Example stock number BC230242. Offer expires 11/30/2023. See dealer for details.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Reynolds, the running back. They got a defensive lineman, Bugs, re-signed Bugs.
Bugs is a player. That dude stepped up huge the last 10 games of the season. Really came into his own. Was super excited to re-sign that guy.
Linebacker Alex Anzalone. Yeah,
Anzalone. Alex Anzalone, defensive captain. Love that guy.
I think it'd be cooler if his last name was Anzalone.
It would be. It definitely would be. But Malcolm Rodriguez credits him a lot for his growth in his first year in the league and things like that. Dude's just a leader.
Looks like you get these guys on the cheap.
Stereotypical blonde-haired, long-haired linebacker, right?
Nice. Cornerback Cameron Sutton signed a 3-year, $33 million. That looks like the most. I mean, hell, that's the biggest signing I see because everything else is $6 million a year. So yeah, Cameron Sutton, a good cornerback.
Yeah. He was with the Steelers last year. It's been with the Steelers.
The zone, anal zone.
Top 4 in like league history versus like completion percentage last season and things like that.
Okay,
big signing.
Nice.
Jordan Love to the rescue. He's going to smack the Lions. Oh man,
Jordan. We'll see. I can't wait.
Buddy.
Can't wait. Hang on there because we do a lot of Packer and Lion talk. Green Bay Packers signed a punt returner, Keeson, or re-signing Nixon. Yeah, Nixon to a 1-year deal, max value of $6 million. And then
is he related to Richard Nixon?
Maybe we have to look into that. Maybe we can ask him.
Okay. Let's ask him.
Then we got Minnesota Vikings. They signed tight end Josh Oliver, agreed to a 3-year deal, $21 million, and then edge rusher Marcus Davenport, 1 year, $13 million. So that rounds out the NFC North.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple wiggles in there for you.
I mean,
obviously
with
for
the
your team.
Lions, with the other team. I mean, the Bears had some decent signings, but again, you're still the Bears.
Yeah.
You're still going to suck.
Okay. All right. NFC South, the division. Go ahead.
I can't wait to watch Justin Fields miss DJ Moore on so many passes. It's going to be great.
And then the division that is just doomed. It sucks. It's worse. The worst division. It took the place of the NFC East. The NFC South is here to stay. All right. You got offensive lineman. Let's see. The Atlanta Falcons signed offensive guard. They got tight end Jonnu Smith, acquired in trade from with the Patriots. Edge rusher Lorenzo Carter. That was a re-signing deal. Defensive line. I'm not saying that last name. I don't know it. Linebacker, a safety, and a punter. So, really one offensive weapon, Jonnu Smith.
But I like that because that's also a guy that can come in and can mentor.
Onyemata, that's his name. Damn it! I was like, I know that name.
Why am I drawing a blank on the tight end for the Falcons right now?
Oh, the big dude that sucks. It was his first year. Come on, man, you got this. Come on, I need you to get it.
I'm 100% drawing a blank.
He was so terrible. Come on, man.
They got Bates from the Bengals today. Yeah.
Yeah. Kyle Pitts.
He's not your dad, right?
He's not.
No, that's not Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. You're bringing in a good veteran to go ahead and mentor him, but don't put that on Kyle Pitts. Last year was his second year in the league, and he had a combination of Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, it was kind of tough.
No relation to John Ritter.
Are we sure?
Just want to throw that out there. Yeah, because it's spelled differently. Ritter and Ritter. Just want to make, but they sound the same, right? When you just say it.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. I don't want to besmirch the name of John Ritter.
There's synonyms.
But the Falcons, they cut Marcus Mariota. So is it Ritter's team, or are they going to make a move?
Are Atlanta Falcons going to power play their way into signing Aaron Rodgers?
No.
No? That'd be awesome. He gets to play in a dome. He's down south, hanging out in the dirty, dirty south. Man, Atlanta, all that ass running around, he wouldn't know what to do.
Jets, Jets. Okay. Falcons are worse than the Bears.
Yeah, I would say so. They're in a worse position for sure.
I don't know, man.
They're in a terrible position.
We'll see. The Bears still have Justin Fields.
He's not bad.
He's not good.
He ain't as bad as you don't know who the hell's playing for Atlanta Falcons.
I don't know, man.
Shut up.
I might take the unknown versus Justin Fields.
You just hate the Bears because they're in your division. Did they beat you? Did they beat you a bunch? Is that why you're so you sound like an abused kid? You know what? F that guy.
Bent him over and took him down twice.
I'm talking about overall. Let's see, overall.
Just overall, no. But he's an Ohio State quarterback.
Oh, that's what you don't like.
Name one good Ohio State quarterback in NFL history. In the history of the NFL.
Oh, that's why you don't like them. The Bears are 104, 77, and 55 against y'all. So they're damn near about to double y'all up in a couple more years. Fold you over.
We're trending up and they're trending down. He's average at best.
Okay.
Justin Fields is average at best.
Average at best. Okay. Carolina Panthers didn't do anything. They signed Von Bell, defensive lineman Shai Tuttle, and a center, Bradley Bozeman. So, Von Bell, yeah, it's great. Cool, right? It'd be cooler 5 years ago. New Orleans Saints, get ready for some shit.
Derek Carr,
They signed 2 quarterbacks.
Who's the other one?
Derek Carr signed for 4 years, $150 million. That includes $60 million fully guaranteed at signing.
Cheaper than Daniel Jones.
Well, I'd rather have Daniel Jones than Derek Carr, I think. Age and size and mobility and things like that. I don't know. Derek Carr is kind of done. I don't know if he's going to thrive in New Orleans or not. But they did re-sign to a 1-year deal, $8 million, Jameis Winston.
Really?
They did.
That's kind of surprising. I expected Jameis to be
gone.
don't know. Maybe the starter for the Falcons. I don't know.
That's where he should go. Why if he's that great, just sign his ass down there. Tight end Jawan Johnson and defensive end Kapasaganan. No.
Not gonna pass around here no more.
JT Gray as well.
I think one of the big stories I heard out of New Orleans, and this has nothing to do with a signing or anything like that. Mm-hmm. It's that they've decided that they're done with the Taysom Hill experiment as a tight end, and he's a running quarterback, and they're just going to focus on that and focus on the gimmick plays with him as a quarterback that's going to do put you back on your heels, right? He's going to come in there and change things up, kind of be a change. I'll be curious to see how that works out with Derek Carr there, because Derek Carr's always been the guy, right? He's never had bit player, but not a lot of teams have that, right?
Yeah. And for some reason,
I'll be curious to see how that works.
For some reason, New Orleans can't get away from it. Like they just cannot. They cannot get away from using Taysom Hill. Like just get rid of his ass.
But he makes plays. That's the thing, right? He's an X factor. They re-signed him to like a 4-year deal a couple of years ago. Yeah. So you're not getting rid of him, but it wasn't like a huge deal. But he's a guy that he makes plays and he's a game changer.
Okay.
You know, he's a wild card mother.
Wild
That's
card.
What he is.
I cut the brakes. Why'd you cut the brakes? Wild card. All right. The Tampa Bay Bucks didn't even know they still had a team in the NFL. I thought they were relegated to the XFL. Signed Jamal Dean, a cornerback. That'll fix their problems.
I think that was a re-sign, wasn't it?
That's what I just said. Re-sign.
Okay. Yeah. But all accounts out of Tampa is that was a big player. It was a good re-signing. The word is that they're going to be making a play for Baker.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing: you got to hope that offensive line is better this year. Mm-hmm. If the offensive line is better this year, which they had a ton of injuries last year, offensive line's better this year. They went ahead and they cut Leonard Fournette, so they're going to be going toward with the kid out of there. Was it Rashard Jones or something like that? Rashard White. Rashard White. And then
let's get this last one going.
If you keep Mike Evans over there, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, you've got some targets and stuff there.
I mean, great receiving core.
You might be able to do something with Baker, right? I don't know. How are the Broncos going to be with Sean Payton? Not good this year.
Not good. I take that back. I think
he doesn't want Russell Wilson.
Oh, he came out and said that?
Well, it's back channels, right?
Man.
Did you hear who was it? The guy who used to play for Seattle.
Russell Wilson.
What are you guys doing streaming on Monday? Did I black out for 3 days? Son of a... we do this on Mondays. Yeah. It's not every Monday, but...
Yeah, because sometimes Alan has like practice or a concert thing or...
Kids, right? But I would say we do this probably about 45 to 50% of the time on a Monday.
Yeah.
We'll miss a couple weeks, but we'll fire off a month straight on you, and then we'll miss a week or two and fire off a few more weeks. We just do this. Make sure you got those noties on.
We'll actually get to the Broncos here in a minute because they are the next division up with the NFC West. But no, wait, hold on. That was the AFC West. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's AFC. But did you hear the guy that I can't remember who it was? It was a former guy that used to play with Russell Wilson. And he's like, when you look at him and you see him on TV, he looks like he's kind of fit, things like that. He's like, but when you see him in real life, he's like a sack of potatoes.
Oh God. Nice work.
Sean Payton might coach Russ enough to get 12 TDs in the next season.
I'm going to tell you right now, man.
Like in combination with what he had last season. So, we're going to carry over the TDs from last season and then add the new ones to make 12?
Dude, as soon as I got rid of Hackett, whatever the hell his name is, he was doing all right. I'll say that. He played better, and he was looking more like, the old Russ. So I think they're going to do a little bit better this year, obviously. They got a good defense, and if he ever gets his act together again, you could see some serious damage. He might give you what you thought you were going to have last year.
Tariq Woolen said that about Russ. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But here's my thing. it's not so much his play. It's he's lost his teammates, right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that he's got his own fucking office there in Denver. He doesn't have a locker. He's got his own damn office.
I mean, if I'm the quarterback, I want an office.
And
I got to do some work.
They just got a hard division. You got a hard division, but it's
a tough division.
And you got like Cortland Sutton's like, I want out. Yeah. He's requesting a trade. He's like, trade me, cut me. I don't care. I don't want to be here. So you've got a lot of things like that. So yeah. And remember when he was such an amazing motivational speaker that the Texas Rangers traded for him? They did.
Oh God.
I think it was like right after he won the Super Bowl. SMU great Cortland Sutton. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just
Sutton can't stay healthy anyways.
For Russ's downfall for like 6 years, and I finally hit it right.
Jesus.
Finally got it.
Just calling for downfalls. I'm trying to pep talk everybody, man. Let's just be great today. Let's be great. Just be great.
You
guys got this. But no, I think you're going to see a little bit more action out of him this year. He's going to give me probably what I wanted last year, right? And he totally just did not come through last year. So we'll see how it goes. The next division up, the NFC West. Wait. Did we skip the? Oh no, we didn't skip it. All right. So NFC West, it's very simple. Very straightforward. Arizona Cardinals, nothing, nada, zip, zilch. Los Angeles Rams, they acquired in a trade a tight end, Hunter Long. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah, for Jalen Ramsey, a third-string tight end.
I'm going to save the Seattle Seahawks for the end because I want to talk about this first.
They actually did something.
They did something. The Niners, the San Francisco 49ers, signed QB. I didn't
understand this move.
Sam Darnold agreed to a 1-year contract. That's it. 1-year deal. He's just going to be the backup out there.
So is that because so you've got Trey Lance and you've got Brock Purdy.
Uh-huh.
So is that, hey, we don't know when Purdy's going to be ready to start. If he's not going to be ready to start the season, we don't know when he's going to be ready. So we need to have somebody.
That's exactly what it is.
But
he's
also,
the third string guy.
Or does Kyle Shanahan just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to prove to you guys that I'm better than everybody. And he's just going to start Sam Darnold from the get-go.
So I was hanging
Trey Lance. I'm going to bench Trey Lance. I'm going to start Sam Darnold just to show I'm better than everybody because it doesn't matter who he's put back. It's just like with running backs with him. Mm-hmm. Running backs and quarterbacks have been the same for him. It doesn't matter who's there. They just win.
Yeah. I was hanging out with him. We were sipping on tequila, right? Enjoying the Super Bowl. And
I was waiting for him to show up on the show sometime, but apparently we didn't make that happen.
I was like, Coach.
Coach.
Come on, man. I need something crazy, wild ass that you got. You got something in your back pocket that you're going to do. I don't need anything like, I just need something crazy.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
And he's like, Bing, what I'm going to do is...
Listen here, Bing.
I'm talking to the GM right now, and we're going to sign Sam Darnold. I go, you shitting me? He goes, I'm not shitting you, man. This is what we're going to do. And can we get a couple more drinks? I go, we can get a couple more drinks. And he goes, all right. And I was like, are you serious? He goes, I'm serious. I go, man, thanks for the info, man. I love thanks so much. You're doing great, coach, and we'll see you next time. So, yeah. Sam Darnold, he just wants to be a wild ass.
You're walking away, he goes, and I'm going to start the motherfucker. Sam Darnold's the bad word here in North Carolina. I mean, that's on you guys, right? Like, you knew what you were getting.
He wasn't terrible. He just got hurt.
Come on.
They got a defensive tackle. Who? The Rams?
That's what Cody said.
Oh, the Niners. The Niners signed more people than that. Defensive tackle Hargrave signed a 4-year, $84 million deal.
Hargrave's is a ball player.
Yep.
Let's just keep adding great defensive players. right?
Really, right? Defensive lineman Kevin Givens signed a 1-year extension. Tashawn Gibson re-signing for a 1-year, $3 million deal, 2.9 actually.
You want a fun fact about Tashawn Gibson?
Uh-huh.
I've coached his daughter in softball the last 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. So he's a Texas, he's a Dallas guy, Fort Worth guy?
Yeah. He's Kimball, I think. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Kimball or Garland, somewhere around there. But yeah, no, he's from here. And when his daughter first started playing for us, he was playing for the Bears then.
It will be Michael
I went up to
Parsons.
him, I was like, hey, nice to meet you, but you play for the Bears, so I'm sorry I don't like you.
Well, now he plays for the Niners, so now you like him, right?
Right, so we're cool now. Yeah.
Dude, Cody, they're gonna get Michael Parsons next for sure. I mean, why wouldn't he want to go play for a contender? You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't he want to play for anybody other than Dallas? Like,
no. He wants to play for 49ers. Oh, why would what?
He would play for anybody but Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's just like, just get me out of here.
Nice. Then Tabor Pepper, a long snapper, they re-signed him. So that's it for the Niners. They got some key ads. Shanahan knows what he's doing. I can tell you that right now. Hell of a nice guy. It was great chatting with him. Loved every minute of it.
God.
All right.
If only you had talked to him. Like, it would be a much cooler story if you had actually talked to him.
I was sitting there talking to him.
You're such a liar.
He was sitting in front of me, like, right there.
I understand. No, he was sitting in front of you.
I walked right down there and I said, Coach, how you doing, man? Can I get you a drink? And then we just started talking football. Hell, Lizzie even got a selfie with him.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe, like, if you were Pinocchio right now, your nose would be hitting that camera.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's a hell of a nice guy.
I'm sure he is.
So,
but let me explain that to you. Every time Pinocchio lies, his nose grows.
You explain the Disney movies
because
to
of
me now?
all the lies you've told, your nose has grown so much that you would hit your camera.
Jesus. Last, but certainly, absolutely least, is the Seattle Seahawks.
That team.
QB Geno Smith re-signed to a 3-year, $75 million deal that has a max value of 105. Now, they got him on the cheap, $25 million, but then again, it's Geno Smith. Like, they had to do this.
That's 25. So this is the guy that got his jaw broken by a teammate. Right? Like,
he is average. Absolutely average. But they didn't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They're stuck.
Hey, they made the playoffs with him.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're like, yeah, I'll do it.
But here's the thing with, like, Geno. Like, it just shows. Like, just hang around long enough and something might happen, right? And I was talking to some people the other day about Baker. And they're like, oh, man, no, Baker's done. Dude, all he has to do is hang around. Wind up in a crazy situation like with Seattle last year, right? And next thing you know, you get $100 million contract. Like, off of 1 year. Yeah. You've had one good year your entire career. And you turn that into $100 million.
I think Metcalf is leaving. I don't think he's going to be around. I think once his contract is near up, or he's going to be traded or something like that, I just don't see him staying there with them not improving at the QB position. And I think he might actually end up in some place. I think he'd be crazy up there in Green Bay. Depends on who he's throwing to him.
Not with Jordan Love.
DK Metcalf needs to go to the Jets. Everybody wants DK, man.
It's kind of like BK. Everyone thinks about the Whopper.
That damn commercial comes on every freaking. I just like Whopper, Junior, Whopper. Boy, I'm going bonkers. So there you go.
I was out at Pastime all day Saturday, and McLean's kids were there, and his son. The whole time, just walking around, just singing that song. Just nonstop, like on repeat. It's just like, you got any other songs in there? Nope. Okay. All right.
Oh man. So out of this list that we just went through all the signings, all the recent signings and things like that. What shocks you the most?
I mean, honestly, it's weird to say it, but like the Darnold signing really shocked me. Like, I just didn't see the 49ers doing something like that, but that just goes to show you like what's going on with Purdy and things like that. Jimmy G to the Raiders doesn't surprise me at all, right? He was gonna sign somewhere. Why not with his old offensive coordinator?
Mm-hmm.
Ramsey to the Dolphins. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me. What surprised me with that was just how, for basically free, a 3rd round pick and a 3rd string tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Like
here, take them.
I thought it would at least been like a 2nd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cole. When I was talking to Cole about it, he's like, "Oh, you're gonna have to give up 2 first rounders for Ramsey." I was like, "No, you won't." That was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard. And I told him that when he said it. And when I see him at the store on Wednesday, I'm going to tell him again.
Oh, God.
Hey, remember he said Jalen Ramsey was going to command 2 first-round picks? Moron. I'll tell you one thing that shocked me that we didn't really talk about. We talked about it a little, like it's just me and you, with the Panthers trading up to the number 1 pick, right? Mm-hmm. And shortly after that, the Panthers were like, hey, number 1 pick's open if you want to trade. Like,
they just move on up and like, hey, what's up?
We know we need a quarterback. We traded for the number 1 pick so we can get the best quarterback in this draft. But if we're open to offers, we'll trade it. Like, we're not committed to anything, you know?
I think they realized after they made the trade that they're like, oh, God damn it, we don't want any of these jokers. He goes, and someone's willing to overpay, and someone will overpay.
Yeah, the last 5 years of the Panthers is like a bad movie. I mean, it's not a good movie. It's no Cocaine Bear, okay? But, thank God Duke and NC State made the tourney so we can ignore football. This was the lowest seed that they've had in 30 years or something like that, but they still made it without Coach K.
Dude, they're putting it on, too. They're going to be dangerous in the tournament, so if you haven't joined the Strikeout Beer Pick'em, the men's tourney Pick'em, get in now. The link and everything is in our Facebook and our Twitter account and whatnot. So get in there and join. It's $20. We pay out the top 3 spots like everything else. 70% of the pot goes to first place, 20% goes to the second place, and 10% goes to third place. Get in there.
But how much of that pot do we keep?
None. We don't ever keep any money.
None. That's right. We don't keep any of it. This is just something fun for us to do with you guys. Hopefully, we keep 90% of that pot because, like, I'll take 70 and you take 20 because I got first and you got second. But, Cody, that movie was awesome. I went and saw it the other day. I loved it.
Nice.
Cocaine Bear is awesome. If you haven't seen it, go see it now.
But yeah, join the league, get in there. Like we do our pick'em leagues. We do for NFL, we do it for college. Well, we missed college football this year for bowl season, but we're back for March Madness. Like I said, it's open to anybody that wants to join as long as, you're going to have to Cash App or Venmo us, and that's Strikeout Beer. Enter your team name in there so I know who to check off the list. Enter the pick'em league now. Thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate it. And, we'll go from there and we'll have some fun, but get those picks in. Tournament does start on Thursday. I think it locks on Thursday. We're
doing I think is it Friday? Because isn't Thursday the play-in games? Do they have the play-in game still?
Tomorrow night is one play-in game, and then Wednesday's the other one. And then the March Madness officially starts Thursday morning. I wish I was in Vegas. I was supposed to be in Vegas again to watch it and hang out and whatnot, but we just couldn't swing it. We just were there. But yeah, anyways, we're going to talk brackets. We're going to talk picks on Wednesday night for the late show, 9 p.m. Central Time, right here where you're watching us right now. Arkansas winners and all. I don't know about all that, but
I mean, they got a good team.
Yeah, I'm down to watch some basketball for sure. It's so great, right? You're up at like 8 or about 10 or 11, and you're just watching basketball for the next 4 days.
The thing that sucks is I am going to miss the first 2 days of the tourney, really, because just Thursday I'm taking the kids to San Antonio.
Not you, dude. I'm talking about Lee.
What? Arkansas winning the incest Olympics.
Crazy. Huh. Shots fired at Arkansas is just sitting there existing.
Does that offend you because you're like, no, I had Kentucky winning?
Not the incest Olympics. Have you ever been to Arkansas?
I mean, hey, your family tree is a straight line.
No, my mom's over here. My dad's over here. They're two different ones. It might not fork much after that, but it forks. Screw that guy. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, we'll go through our brackets. Wednesday, the normal show is 7 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be doing our St. Patrick's Day special. So we have a 18-pack, I think, of Irish beers. We're going to be making some black and tans, things like that, talking all kinds of shit. And then
if you've never seen Rapid Dave make a black and tan, it's fun. We need to have a second cam, like a black and tan cam for when you're pouring them. Mm-hmm. That's up close, just on the beer, watching you do that process.
I'm awesome. I'll get that worked on. And then, like I said, the late show, the late night, the after dark, 9 p.m. is going to be. We're going to go through our brackets and stuff like that and talk about what we think about.
That's where we're going to make our picks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, be there and join us. We got a couple other things we got to do tonight. We're going to review. What are we doing tonight, Alan?
Do y'all ship beer?
Nah, I don't. Alan does. I don't. Now, we have beers that people have asked for us.
Yeah.
And, we've not necessarily swapped beers with people, but, we've
done beer swaps with people, right? You send us some beers from where you're at, and we'll send you some beers from where we're at. We've definitely done that, right? And we've had some breweries send us some beers and things like that on occasion. But, yeah, no, we've done a few beer swaps. If you're interested in doing a beer swap with us, let us know. We can work something out.
Yeah. And what's the seltzers we have for later tonight that we're going to release tomorrow?
Shiner, Tall Tales, right? Something like that.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
We got 3 different ones. We're going to record here in a little bit and release those throughout the week. I don't know if we're doing them all as one, if we're doing 3 separate ones.
Nope, all as one, baby. We're reviewing so what we're going to be doing here in the upcoming weeks, including tonight, is that these mixed 12 packs and everything else that we get our hands on, even from like breweries and things like that, we're going to review them as a pack. Hey, if this is we did the Shiner, was it Campfire Series or something like that? We're going to do it as a pack. We're not going to do individual.
Do it as a pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do.
All right. So we're going to do content for 1 extra day and not 3 extra days.
Yes. 1 day. More bang. Well, I mean, so if I wanted to get some, how could I? We don't sell beer. Like, what do you want? Texas beer?
We don't have anything that like we actually brew or anything like that. Like,
I mean, I have home brew.
We've done some stuff, but we don't have anything right now. It doesn't happen often that we do something with other places and things like that. We did a thing last year where we had a home brewer brew beers for us all last year. Yeah. But we don't have anything worked out for this year or anything like that.
Which I still have, and this year is going to be the second anniversary of that. So I have a select amount of beers left over from our winter ale. And
okay.
I'm going to be this is the second anniversary of it, so I'm going to be handing some of that out. So if you want some, I mean, I don't know, Alan can probably hook you up.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking you all had your own brewery. No, we don't have our own brewery.
Not yet.
No, we don't. Yeah,
Not
no.
Yet. I hope to be a part of one that's opening up in the near future. We don't have our own brewery. We do home brew every so often, but like Alan said, we help other home brewers kind of do some random stuff while we sit there and kind of drink. We've brewed at breweries before. We have our own beer that we did for charity.
Which we still have. We each still have one. I think you have more than one, but I have one, and you've got some. At some point in time, we got to drink that.
We did already. You've already you coaxed me into doing it that one time. I brought it to.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did. Anyways,
we have not.
Let's get out of here.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Hey, keep reaching for the stars. And as always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.